I met a man who said that a doctor friend of his had lent him his white coat and a stethoscope, and he took a walk around the psychiatric hospital. His response to the experience was to say, "They were sick, really sick." I could taste the disdain and disgust in my mouth as he spoke. I said to him, "Don't you think you were deluded, pretending to be a doctor? And isn't a hospital a place where you find people who are sick?" He went on to say, "But they were not normal sick, they were subhuman." I asked him, "You must know what normal is. It varies a lot. Did you get a shock at seeing some people you don't often see down the street? They are hidden away in an asylum. Have you ever thought of the word asylum? It is a safe place to go when there is no other place. Is subhuman your way of describing the other, those that are not normal by how you describe normal? Did they appear to be so different to your idea of normal?" The man said, "I think any people with a disability should be given the needle." I said, "Do you mean euthanized?" He said, "Yes, put them to sleep so they don't wake up, they die." "Isn't that murder?" I replied. "People with a disability are a burden on society," he said, "and they weaken the gene pool. They should not be allowed to breed." I reminded him, "Didn't Christ say how you treat the least of your fellow man is how you treat me?" "By burden, do you also mean a financial burden?" "Yes," he replied, "a financial burden. But lots of people get work, working in disabilities. There are people with a mental illness who work and contribute to society. Would you give the needle to Van Gogh when he painted such beautiful pictures? Do you think that by making mental illness as sick and disgusting that you are creating a stigma? When you do this, you make it hard for people to reach out for help when they need it, like farmers going through drought. They may kill themselves rather than be thought of as mentally ill. And who says people stay permanently ill? After treatment, people go on to live a life that fits with a managed illness. You sound like you went on a little tour, the brave explorer who goes where others fear to tread, and come outside to report your findings, all with the authority of the doctor's white coat, when in fact you are nothing more than a tourist.